Welcome to A Race Down Memory Lane, your go-to source for unbiased NASCAR news. We're your hosts,
Lydia,
Cassandra,
and Vanessa Johnson. And this is a goodbye 2017, hello 2019 -1.
What are we
edition.
doing first? Oh, that's
We're
right.
doing tracks first. So we're going to tell you all the fun stuff that's changing between 2017 and 2019 -1. What are you doing? So we're going to tell you track changes, schedule changes, crew chief changes, and
Not that you really care about
driver
crew
changes.
chiefs.
Some people may, only if they're crazy. Okay, like us.
And you didn't do your job. You're supposed to look up McDowell's crew chief.
I was.
You did.
No.
Look it up yourself. Okay, so here are the tracks. I hope it's all in there. Anyways, so just a quick rundown. These aren't terribly important, but we want to note the changes. Phoenix is changing its
They
name
are
to
important.
ISM, and Dover's moving a bit earlier in the
ISM
season.
Raceway.
Well, Los
It's a big
Ciento.
difference.
I could have said Phoenix Raceway too, but I didn't, so I'm keeping it parallel. So
I
there.
think that's how it works.
Dover's moving a bit earlier by like a few weeks. Indianapolis is going down to be the last race before the chase starts. Chicagoland is coming out of the chase and going up way early in the season. So this is this year, this is last year. Let's see, where was I? Chicagoland. Richmond is going into the chase. Loudon no longer has a chase race. That is now Las Vegas, and it's the first race of the chase. Dover's going later in the season. Charlotte is now the Roval, so it's the road course at Charlotte. Yeah, and it's going a little bit earlier, and then again Phoenix and ISM. And that's all the changes to the schedule and the racetracks.
And this would have been so much less confusing if you would just let me deal with it.
No.
And I will go to her complicated diagram.
It's just lines. How
You
complicated
could
is
have
that?
just done Darien Grubb 5, Darien Grubb 24, but you didn't.
Or just do 5, 2, 24.
I went in numerical order. Okay.
Just read it.
Alright. Darien Grubb is moving from the 5 to the 24, which you've already heard, to follow William Byron because
He
He's
didn't
moving.
follow William Byron.
No.
He-
He's-
technically, because he was
Is
supposed to
Chase
be in
Elliott's
5
crew
and then they
chief
brought
staying
in
with
the
him?
9.
That's a good question.
Elliott's? I believe so.
Cool.
Alright,
Okay,
so-
so that's why. Go ahead.
Danica Patrick's owed crew chief.
Oh,
Poor guy.
Billy Scott is moving from the 10 to the 41. I don't know how much better of a deal he's getting.
Probably not much.
Jeremy Bolins, crew chief of the 21, is
Ryan Blaney.
moving with Ryan Blaney to the 12. Matt Borland from Paul Menard is moving to the 13.
Ty
And
Dillon of Ty Dillon. You need
of
if you're
Ty
gonna
Dillon.
say the drivers for every other
Of
thing,
Ty
you need
Dillon.
to actually.
Maybe Ty Dillon just isn't that
Never
important.
mind.
Chris Gale of the 77 is moving to the 20
My boots
with
are
Eric
fitted.
Jones.
And that means that they were not a crew chief in the Monster Series.
Oh, I get it.
So they were either a car chief or they were a spin or
John
whatever.
Klosmeyer,
Will be the crew chief for the 10.
which is Eric
Which is
Almirola.
Eric Almirola.
Yes.
And
How's Fire down Marola? That's
That's the name.
not a crew
combination.
chief will be the crew chief.
Greg Irwin is moving to the 20. What?
Is moving to the 21 of Paul Menard. And Travis Mack is moving to the 95 with King.
For Casey Kane. Driver changes.
Yeah, driver changes. This is kind of complicated.
Try to follow.
There are a lot more. Casey Kane is moving from the 5 to the 95. Danica Patrick is retiring. Matt Kenseth is retiring. Ryan Blaney is moving to the 12. Chase Elliott is moving to the 9. Menard is moving to the 21.
I forgot those words.
What am I looking for? Almirola is moving to the 10. Eric Jones is moving to the 20. Junior is retiring. McDowell is moving to the 34. And I think that's it.
That was sad.
And one note, it's not in sprint, but be hoping for Cook to get
poor,
a sponsor.
baby.
Because if he doesn't get a sponsor, he doesn't get a ride. Ryan Truex stole it away.
good.
I'm trying to be open-minded, but it's not working.
Open-minded? Since when have you been open-minded?
Since he was in the 16 and truck, and I kind of liked him for a while.
Ryan Truex, no.
Well, he was fine. He was on the other side of a really whiny thing.
Okay,
What?
so anything else to touch on driver, crew chief, or track changes?
Carl
McDowell,
Edwards is still not coming back.
We
McDowell
got
obviously
that
has a crew chief, but she didn't look it up.
So he's got a mystery guy.
Not a mystery guy.
Instead of looking it up,
Mystery to
I
us.
actually got a cap.
Okay.
Yeah, and fixed your hair for about 30 minutes.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Let's just give a brief overview of kind of how we format things. We do a video before and after each race of the season, Lord willing. Sometimes we're late, sometimes
We are
we don't.
the queens of procrastination. This was supposed to come out before New Year's. So sometimes they're later in the week. We try for...
But we got to live through the anniversary of Carl Edwards' retirement.
Would you stop?
It's tough when I'm gone for 14 hours a day. So
Yeah.
anyway, we do our best. You may see a couple videos without all three of us. We try not to do that, but that may increase. And so if you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you don't like us, you can leave. Sorry.
And
We're not here to not offend you.
if you see some crazy person named Dramatic Fanatic, don't pay attention to them. They are nuts.
Okay, so any other comments? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
We should be having some kind of fun videos coming out between now and the start of the season, but I can't make any promises. Because again, they were supposed to come out before New Year's, so they're in the works.
Yep.
Other than that, yeah, I think that wraps us up for today. I hope you kind of enjoyed a brief overview, really quick overview of the driver, crew chief, and track changes for 2019-1.
And we always... these things are not final. There can be more changes
And typically
Yeah.
are in the first week before the season starts, so this is what we know at this point.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Or
figuring
rather,
out
what
the
we
rest.
knew when I wrote all this down last week.
Let's hope that we know Carl Edwards and Matt Kenseth are coming back.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we digress. Let's just close this out.
Thank you for watching this video, special edition of Race Down Memory Lane, your
Your
go-to source for unbiased NASCAR news.